Hey everybody, I'm Alicia with the Special Project, and I have another weaving video for you all today. The first thing we're going to learn is a technique called knotting. It is just as it sounds. You make knots with the yarn and then you weave it through on the loom, and it gives it a real textured, almost popcorny look to it. And then I'm going to show you some completed projects and then how to take your work off of a loom. So let's get started. All right, so on this loom here, if you see the green and the white and the gray and the white, that uses the popcorn technique. Not popcorn, knotting. And then if you see here, I've started a piece to show you. I just took 2 pieces of yarn and loosely started tying knots. I think you probably could tie them tight if you wanted to. I've never tried, but you could. For this, I'm going to keep it the loose knots, and you see I just tie little knots. Now weaving it is a little different than before. So let's look and see here. We'll start under here. Now you want to go over, under just like before, but you don't want to just pull it because it's really going to mess up the warp. So you'll want to actually guide it a little bit through. And then for ease of weaving, I'm going to bunch that, and then we'll just come back this way. Oop. I need to be more patient with it, don't I? This would be a great collaborative piece between a parent and a caregiver because it does take some patience and some demonstrations and hand-eye coordination for sure. Let's go one more time. So if I were to continue on with this, which I will probably go back to the tabby weave, which is the white here and the white here, because I feel like it'll kind of strengthen the warp again. Pretty neat. So now I want to show you some finished pieces. So this is a piece that my daughter did when she was probably about 8 or 9. She's 14 now. And she put this on a cardboard loom, and we wanted to hang it in the house. So we thought the stick would be a nice little touch of nature, and then just use the same yarn for her to hang it. This is a really special piece to both of us. Here's another piece that you have seen in the other videos. I finished it, and I think I like it just the way it is on the loom, so I'm not even going to take it off. But if you wanted to take the piece off the loom, let's look at these 2 examples. So this is already off. So once I took this off, that does free up the loom for you. So this one, I will show you how I did this. I flipped it over, and then let's just cut all the way across. There we go. And then I'm very carefully going to take the strings from the back and kind of pull them out. All right. So the difference between these 2 here is only that I have tied this off to secure the weft on there. And I would do the same for this, just tie each piece all the way down. And there's a few different techniques you can do for that as well. And then you can trim this if you like, or you can leave them long. You could even unravel the yarn to give it kind of a fringe look. Let's go ahead and cut this off. I would really love to see some of your completed work. We've been weaving now for a couple of weeks with these videos, and so I hope that you've been able to go from beginning to end with the project. And if so, please share in the comments and tell me what you think. And we'll talk to you soon.